Newsflash. Space Station Silicon Valley is back after 1,000 years lost in space. Professor Cheese and a platoon of space marines are presumed dead after their last transmission. It is suspected that the robotic animals have taken control of the space station. World President Mrs. Frank Bloke has sent in Dan Danger and Evo, heroes for hire. The fate of the world is in their hands. Sleep tight and good night. Hello everyone, I am the MoeChicken and we are starting a new game today, Space Station Silicon Valley for the N64. Let's go! Alright, so Space Station Silicon Valley, if you don't know, is a wacky N64 game in which the Earth is pictured upside down, for reasons known only to the designers of this game, that is about two guys. Remember, Evo, stay alert. I'm on a mission. Looks like he's made it like a Muppet or something. There's Earth. He flies past it. Try turning right. He's got like backup beepers and everything. He puts on his blinker. It's a wacky game. They're going towards Silicon Valley. Space Station Silicon Valley. Oh, this music stinks. I'm changing it. Hey, let's hit music for groovy cats. You just don't dig it. There it is. There's the space station spinning around. I think it is also upside down. Everything is upside down in this. Leave it! Leave it alone! No one's paying attention to where we're driving. There's an asteroid! Oh, Dan, I am so sorry. Oh, and Dan. He just punches the heck out of him. Oh, no! Ah! Oh, it's all so wacky. They're going to crash in to the space station. But first, a romantic interlude. Oh, Roger. Oh, Flossy. The glass is already cracked. That's not great. Meanwhile... Eject! 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 They're getting closer. Oh, Roger. She kissed him. Oh, true love. Oh, yeah! She loves me. She loves me. Dun dun dun. Roger, no. And Roger's dead. It was close. Oh. Oh, the ejector seat kicked in. There he goes. He's flying up into the ceiling and ba-boom, he falls apart. So that, that is the electronic brain of Evo, and it is what we will control throughout the entire game. Because Space Station Silicon Valley is a game about controlling other robotic animals with this electronic brain. So you find a dead animal, you jump in it, and now you have a body. Smashing start. Oh, my head. Sheesh, what a landing. Ava, do as I say, we might get out of this mess alive. Oh, and if we're going to repair you, we need as many of those purple power cells as possible. So my objectives are get some energy and get a sheep. Those are my goals. So this is a weird game. In this game, you play as Evo the microchip. Anytime you are not inside of a body... Oh, hang on. These are the technical specs of this dog. Type, dog. Environment, Euro. Skill A, jump. Skill B, bite attack. Water resistance, excellent. It's medium mass. It's got light armor. Its strength is medium. Its attraction is average. Fall distance is medium, and engine electric, and its intelligence is low. I'm not going to read that for everybody. Although you will get one of those for every single animal you inhabit. Yeah, so Space Station Silicon Valley is a weird... Oh, what would you call it? Adventure game? Strange game, I guess, for lack of a better term. Where you play as animals. Or you play as... You try to take over animals, you just try and do objectives. So my objectives here are... I forgot. My objectives are get energy and get a sheep. So I think what it's telling me to do is I have to get an energy pod, which is this little thing over here, which will refuel my energy, which is that little green... Oh, objective complete. You got the energy. My energy is that green bar on the bottom. The other bar, which is empty, represents things I'm attacking. So when I attack the sheep, nom, you can see it's got like a little blue bar. And that will gradually go red and empty out until the enemy is dead. Now, I've got two little circles down there. The green one is my B button. So for the dog, it's barking and biting, so it doesn't really deplete, so you do as much as you want. With other types of animals, that will actually deplete. And A is jump, which also does not really deplete. Now, these little purple things are power cells. I believe there are 15 in every level. You don't have to get them if you don't want to. It's not necessary. It's just kind of a bonus thing. Also, every level has a... Oh, I finished my missions first, chap! Every level has a... I'm gonna kill this sheep. Never mind, I'm gonna look at this monitor. I don't care. Every level has, like, objectives. Every level has 15 power cells. I can use the R button to transfer Evo into a deactivated animal. Now I'm a sheep. The sheep is... It has floaty hop and bah! Meaning kick it and... Bah. Bah. So now that I've finished the various objectives, I can actually leave anytime I want, but I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer so I can try and get the other special collectible I was trying to mention and failed to do so, which is a little golden statue. Every level has one, and they use different criteria to get them. And this one, well, it's honestly a little mean-spirited, but let's see what Dan's up to. Hey, Dan. Hey, is that you? Listen, it's your favorite tune. He turns it on, and it's the same song that Evo was trying to turn off. Dan's kind of a jerk, honestly, but that's the humor of this game. Let's see, is there a? Bet you there's something behind the water wall. So you can see as I'm holding down A and kind of floating, it's gradually draining my blue circle. So that's an example of one that will actually kind of get drained. Likewise, I can't, despite the fact that the dog can bark and bite as many times as it wants to. The sheep has a cooldown when it's batting for some reason. You can only bat, you can only bat so much. Anyway, so yeah, each level your first objective is to do all the objectives. Second objective is to find all the purple things, and third objective is to figure out how to get the gold thing. Now, in this stage, it's a little strange. You may recall in the opening sequence that Roger and Flossy were in love. There's Flossy. She's a special sheep that is crying constantly and is kind of like heaving, I guess, which is supposed to represent the idea that she's crying. You need to kill her. That is the only way that they can ever be together, so we've got to make it happen if we want gold. And in order to get that, she will also, I think, follow you around. Yeah, she'll follow you around because she knows that, I guess she thinks you're Roger still. I don't know. But we're going to kill her. Because we are cold-hearted, mean-spirited, and we will destroy her. Nom 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 nom. Come here, I'm gonna eat you. Eat. Now, so the unfortunate thing is, I'm going to have to transfer her over to the rocket engine, whereupon Dan will try to use the rockets and will burn her into oblivion. I guess she's already dead, but make her excessively more dead. And the only way you can really do this is by animal hopping. Like, well, there's another way I can do it. Let's see. Break this. So I'll leave that open, and we're going to try to make a bit of a run here. So put you there, because when you're out, I mentioned it earlier, when you're not in an animal, you're slowly taking damage. You can see my health is draining. So I need to have something to hop back into. But it actually didn't drain as fast as I remembered it doing. I remember it draining pretty quick, so that's not too terrible. So we leave her here. You just stay there. And now I've got to run all the way back. So this is why you would normally, like, move animals along, kind of like just bunny hop from one to the other to keep yourself alive. I don't think there's ever a point in the game where you really have to stay as Evo the Chip for very long. I think you can usually find something to get into. But that is a way you can do it. Anyway, so let's go. So now we'll have to go and get Dan to try the engines. Dan! Danger Dan! I need you to try the engines. Do it. Hey. How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I get him to do this? Do I bark? There's something I can do to get him to try the engines. Maybe I'll try barking at him. Let me get the dog. This, like, a lot of this game is about, like, problem solving like this. This is the first level, and I mean, none of what I'm doing right now is necessary. You know, I could have left as soon as I got a sheep and as soon as I got some energy, but I want the gold thing. Hey, fire the engines. Fire the engines. There we go. So he does that, and it burns her into a beautiful golden heart. She had a heart of gold, and now I'm going to take it and put it in a box, probably. Come here, you. Yay, got the treasure. So now I just need to get those last fuel cells. I saw some in the cave over there. Let's see. Here's some in here. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 2. Where could they be? Where could they be? Where could they be? Maybe... I don't know, actually. Now, you may notice the music. Something that's kind of fun about this game is that, well, fun for me. Probably annoying for people that don't like this type of music, but, the entire space station has, muzak, or, like, elevator music, as its background music. And it comes from those speakers. And with certain animals, you can just destroy the speakers. If you're not a fan of muzak, you can just let the game know it and blow up the speakers on your own. It's kind of funny. Alright, there's 1. Oh, no, 2. There we go. Alright. So, level complete, I believe. Yes. Yep, level complete. Let's head out. Actually, I guess it should be the sheep, considering he said to get a sheep. So, let me get a sheep, and we will move along. I always kind of like the sheep. It looks like a cloud with, like, tiny little toothpick legs. And we are done. Exit the level. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Yay! And Dan's all like, I wasn't sleeping. No problem. He looks like a Muppet to me. Anyway, that's going to be the first episode for this. I'm going to try to play through this entire game. It's kind of long. I'll probably try and do 1 level per episode. Some of the levels later on can be really intense. One of the major downsides to this game is that if at any point in the level you die, like your HP completely depletes, you have to start over. There are no checkpoints. So yeah, some levels may take 2 episodes, but I hope you'll stick with me. I am the MoeChicken. This is Space Station Silicon Valley. Thanks for stopping by.